Okay. Hello, beautiful people. Welcome. Y'all don't even know. I was literally just fighting with the bumblebee. I got out the car and everything. I'm like, you know what? You can have the car. I don't need it. What's going on, tribe? As you come in, please go ahead and hit that thumbs up for me. I would greatly appreciate it. Kind of paranoid now. Let me see how I'm going to do this. Yeah, I think this is good right here. Welcome, guys. Hello, beautiful people. As you come in, please hit the thumbs up. I would love to know who's here. Look at my lash. So hit me up in the comments. Hey, Sonia, what's going on? I'm doing okay. I'm doing good. I just noticed that my lash, this little lash right here, wants to come off. All right, that's good. But I'm doing well. Just, working, taking care of the kids. Hey, Tayden. What's going on? Don't eat all my food, Tayden. But, same old same. Trying to get back into the vlogging, get back into my peaceful ambition because I miss my tribe. I miss you guys so much. So I have to take the time out to, make it peaceful ambition my priority. And that means doing my tea times with tea again. And here I am wanting to do that with you guys. Just waiting for everyone to come in. As you come in, please hit the thumbs up. Guys, if you're not following me on TikTok, go over to TikTok, y'all. We're lucky that TikTok didn't get shut down for now. And I'm trying to get my followers up. So find me on TikTok, guys, Facebook, as well as Instagram, Peaceful Ambition. Let's get this following up. You know. Also, of course, I have to do my part, which I am willing to do. And I just appreciate you guys. So today, y'all see the title and what we're talking about. I have a piece of down some things that I want to talk to you guys about. So you see the title, we're talking about barriers. Like what is stopping us, guys? I want us to talk about how at the end of this video, I want us as a tribe to be able to say, this is my barrier. This is what I'm going to do to get over it or to make it non-existent, because that's what we need to do, guys. I always say this, we're getting older. We're getting, every year, every day, every second, we're getting older. Hey, Danielle. Hello, Daniela. Hello. Thank you for being here. We have to focus on the now. We have to focus on the future. Sometimes it's good to focus on the past when it's things that we want to look at that help us grow. Or, if we're looking at the past or thinking about the past, it has to be something that is for a reason, not just dwelling on the past for no reason and haunting us. So I have 7 people in here, but only 4 thumbs up. Okay, 10 people now. Guys, can you please hit the thumbs up? I greatly appreciate it. Let me know who's in here. What's going on, tribe? Happy Thursday. It's not Tuesday. Happy Wednesday to you guys. It's actually Wednesday. It's not Tuesday. I wanted to do tea time yesterday, but with everything going on and my day was so busy yesterday, I wasn't able to do it. But here I am, and we're talking about barriers. I want to know what is stopping us, guys. I know what's stopping me a lot of times. I want to know what is also stopping you guys. So let me just jump right into it, okay? So the first thing that we need to know when it comes to us trying to get over our barriers is we need to identify. We need to know what our barriers are, because everyone has different ones. Some people's is financial. If I had this money, I'll be able to do this and that. Some people it's confidence. Oh, I don't think I can do it. So that goes to fear and self-doubt and just not thinking that you're good enough to do whatever it is that you want to do. So you put that barrier up. You are making your own barrier for whatever it is that you're trying to accomplish. It could be your confidence, or sometimes it's not even confidence. Oh, I know I can do it, but you got that bad habit. So a lot of times what I'm trying to say is we fight against ourselves. We self-sabotage ourselves when we put up those boundaries. We tell ourselves that we can't achieve things, or that it's too hard, or that we don't have the time for it, or we don't have the money for it. When in reality, it takes us killing those bad habits that we have, letting go of that lack of self-confidence, and just telling yourself that I can do it. if I can think about it and if I can visualize it and if I can put in the plan, you guys are probably tired of hearing me say that, but it's so true, then I can also achieve it. I can't make fear and failure and judgment of others make me not achieve the goals that I have for myself or make me just stay stagnant in life. Because if we're going to be okay with those barriers, then we can't complain about where we are in life. If we're going to be okay with putting up barriers everywhere in our own lives, then we can't complain when we are still at the same spot and we don't see ourselves growing while everyone else is around us. We have to blame ourselves. I was having a conversation with someone the other day and I told them I'm at a point in my life that I can't blame anyone else. I can't blame my parents for how they raised me. I can't blame my friends for maybe me having lack of friends or my friends of how they treated me. I can't blame strangers on a daily basis of, what they do to me or how they make me feel. I can't blame anyone about my goals, my lives, or where I am right now in life except myself. There has to be a point in life when we understand that yeah, people treat me the way that I show them that I treat myself. But at the same time, if I don't treat myself good, it keeps buffering. Hold on, Sonya, I got you. Maybe because it's trying to catch my Wi-Fi. All right, let me know if that's good, Sonya. I took my phone off for Wi-Fi. I am sitting outside the house, so it might be trying to connect. But if we know that if I'm treating myself shitty, and I'm okay with all these barriers and everything else that's around me and I'm okay with it, then who am I to even think that anyone is going to treat me even better than I'm treating myself? We have to remember that we are our own person. There is no other body that we can jump into once we pass away. There is no one else that we can lean on when it comes to us at the end of the day. It's us. No one is going to save us. So if we put up our own barriers, we're just making it harder for ourselves to reach those goals, to be that person that you want to be, to achieve things in life. Don't be your worst enemy, guys. So in order for us to know what's stopping us, we need to understand that sometimes it's our own selves. So if it is failure that you're scared of, then you're never going to achieve anything, because a lot of times we got to fail and fail and fail and fail until we figure out the right formula or until our moment is there. Don't let failure hold you back, because you're never going to achieve. You're never going to achieve anything. And also judgment. If you're going to worry about everyone and what they're saying about you and how they feel about it, and how they may tell you, put their 2 cents in it or whatever the case is, you're never going to get anywhere. Hey Chris, thank you for being here. We have to remember that if I'm going to be okay with this barrier, then I'm going to be okay just where I am right now. So if you're not going to be okay with where you are in life for the rest of your life, I want you to put a purple heart down below. That means you're ready for a change. You're ready to break your barriers, to move on in life, and to be positive and just grow yourself. Let me see how many purple hearts I can actually get down there. So wise, you guys, Boss Dog is back in full force. Okay, Boss Dog. Hello. Thank you for being here. Hello to everyone. I see people are coming and going. I'm okay with that. Just as long as you're here and you are ready to hear a word and to be here. And if you're not already part of the tribe, please join now. Subscribe down below.
Oh, go outside.
Go ahead. Bye. Stop by saying hello to the stream and keep doing your thing. Okay, Chris. I'm sorry. I like to say hello to my people too. Okay. All right. So, guys, first thing that we just talked about is identify your barriers. Okay. So if we want to know what's stopping us, we need to identify our barriers. We need to know what is holding us back. Now, once we identify that, and this kind of goes into what I was just talking about, we need to know if it's real or if it's just mental. Again, like I said, judgment, fear of failure, all those things are mental. Physically, they are not going to harm you. So we need to know, okay, I'm scared to talk in front of all these people, but this is what I want to do. I want to be a public speaker. I want to motivate people all over the world, but I'm so scared that I'm going to pronounce a word wrong, or I'm just going to be so afraid. I'm going to stutter. I'm not going to be the person that everyone expects me to be. Guys, that is not something that physically ain't going to hurt you. It's something that you can get over with practice, with time, with pushing yourself. If you stay in that box, if you decide to not be that public speaker or not go for the raise or not be that person that you know you can be deep down inside, then you're going to not be that person ever. It's never going to get there. So we need to know, okay, my real barrier is I might not be able to go on stage because I don't know what I'm talking about. That's something that's real, but that's something that can be fixed. But we need to identify, is it something that I'm putting in my own mind? Am I creating my own limitation? And if that is the case, what can I do to get out of that? I don't want to be the same person forever. So I'm not going to create these limitations for myself. I'm not going to make it harder for myself to achieve what I want to achieve. I'm going to make it easier by working with myself, giving myself grace, taking it one day at a time, knowing that fear is something that I am just fearing. It's not a real thing most of the time. So I'm going to take myself out of that negative mindset and I'm going to make myself positive. I'm going to take baby steps. I'm going to tell myself positive affirmations. I'm going to challenge myself. I'm not going to just throw myself into things and just think that I'll be okay. I'm going to take baby steps. But as long as I know that I'm taking those steps to be a better person, that I'm taking those steps to break down my barriers, it may not happen one day. It may not be that I'm the most outspoken person or I'm walking into a room wanting all the attention. That may not be in 2 days, 3 days, or even a couple months. But as long as I know that I'm doing my thing, then I cannot be mad at myself. And you guys can't be mad at yourself either. We have to give ourselves grace. A lot of times we want to push ourselves so hard that we put so much on our table and then we can't finish what we're doing. Or we just want to be that person so fast that we're not enjoying the journey. We're not reflecting on what's going on. We're just trying to hurry up and get there, that we're rushing ourselves. And then we're not, once we get there and we see ourselves, yes, I got the job. Yes, I got the booking. I'm going to talk in front of 10,000 people. And then when I get there, I never trained. I never talked to 6 people. I've never even, been in front of 20 people. But if I took the time and knew that it was a journey and I had to get up there to talk to those 10,000 people, because I talked to however many people in the past and I failed a couple times and I got back up and I kept on practicing. So now when I'm here, I know these 10,000 people, I might miss up a word or whatever the case is, but I'm gonna keep on talking, practice, because I got the confidence, because I'm not letting this be an area that I can't over or get over. And we have to remember that. So that's one thing that I want you guys to remember. And also, just to kind of piggyback off of that, guys, we need to give ourselves positive words, affirmations. Like I said, just be positive. There's going to be a whole bunch of negative people in this world that's going to have a lot of opinions about you. So we can't let that. Sonya, I don't know why. Is anyone else getting the live buffering? Anybody else? I don't know, Sonya. I'm sorry. I turned my Wi-Fi off. So we'll see what happens. So just keep it positive, guys. Get rid of those negative thoughts that keep you stuck. Basically, be positive. All right, now let me read. Boss Dog said, reason Boss Dog ain't got no barriers is because I have the Almighty God, Jesus Christ, as my God. And I love that. And that is so true. And that if you got God on your side, there's nothing that you can't do. Even if you think you can't do it. If you pray with him, pray to him, pray with him, or whatever the case is, and you know that if he puts it in my mind, then that means that he wants me to achieve it. That means that I can push through it. That means that I can do it. So you're so right, Boss Dog. You're so right. I love that. So guys, I want to talk about, and I'm reading off my little paper that I wrote. I want to talk about how we can push through it, because not only do we need to identify it and to know if it's real or fake, but okay, once we know that, how can we get through it? I know that I have these mental barriers that I put up for myself. How can I get through it? And like I said earlier, guys, know that you're creating the limitations. So because you know that you're creating the limitations, that means that you can also break those limitations in your mind. If you know that is you that is harming yourself, then that means that you can also help yourself, right? You're right, Chris. God is in control. Just believe in him all day, every day. Definitely. I agree with that. So another way that you can push through, guys, is take actions when you're scared. I know that sounds crazy because you're scared in the moment. Why would I take action? Why would I do the thing that makes me afraid? Because that's how you get over it. It's just like when you ride a roller coaster. I don't think I ever really been scared to get on roller coaster rides. I always loved it, to be honest. So I know that my brother, he may hurt me if he sees this. Yes, buffering. But not that bad. Okay, I moved my phone again, so maybe this is a little bit better. I know that in the past, my brother had to get on roller coasters. He used to be so scared, y'all. He'll be in line to get on the roller coaster and be crying before we even get on the roller coaster. And I used to be like, come on, it's so fun. Don't be scared. You can do it. I love the adrenaline and all that stuff. But I remember the first time my brother got on a roller coaster and he cried his eyes out before he got on a roller coaster and after. But after a while, the fear of the roller coaster it wasn't there anymore because he knew what to expect. Or not even he knew what to expect, he knew that he was going to live through it. And that's kind of the same situation. There's going to be moments that we're so afraid, feels like we're about to poop ourselves or throw up or whatever the case is, but once you do it, there's nothing to be afraid of. You're like, that's it, I lived through it. So when it happens to you again, you can remind yourself, yo, I had these little wins in the past. I did this in the past. I did things that I was afraid of. I did things that I didn't think that I could achieve. I did things that no one else thought I could achieve. So I didn't care about their judgment. So why can't I do this again? Why am I going to let this be my barrier? Why am I going to stop here? Because of what I thought? Or what the things that people say I can't do? No, remember, boss up. Know that you achieved things in the past and you can achieve this too. Know that all the barriers that you're putting in front of you is because of you for the most part. That means you built it, you can break it, y'all. We have to push through self-doubt. Push through it because sometimes we don't have those people in our corner that's going to be like, hey, girl, keep on going. Yes, man, I believe in you. Keep going. You're not going to have those people. So we have to be that person for ourselves. We have to push ourselves. We have to get rid of those self-doubts. Get rid of the negative talk. Get rid of the times when we thought that we wasn't good enough. Get rid of that and push through and watch what you can achieve. Hello from India. Hello. Thank you. I love that from India. Yeah. Boss Dog says, that is the truth, the whole truth and nothing but the truth. Okay. I like that, Boss Dog. All right. So we talked about identifying our barriers, right? We also decided, hey, Malika, thank you for being here. We also talked about knowing if it's a real barrier or if it's just something that's mental, because sometimes we make our own limitations, right? And then we also talk about how we can get through it. Take it one day at a time. Baby steps. Push yourself through whatever it is that you have that barrier. And like I said already so many times, if you built the barrier, then you can break it, right? Because we are in control. So I also want you guys to remember that when you do things that can help you change your mind, because everything starts with your mind. Everything starts with your mindset. If you go into work and say, oh, it's about to be a long day. Oh, my day is about to be so bad. Before the day even starts, guess what? Most likely the day is going to drag. The day is going to feel like it's not a good day because you already put that out in the atmosphere. Not saying that every day is going to be perfect. If you say today's going to be a perfect day, that's not going to happen realistically. But we have to get up and we have to be positive. We have to be optimistic. We have to know that if I put my mind in a positive mindset, then most likely I'm going to start my day positive. Then let negative things happen. Let those things happen by accident or happen by chance. But don't put it out there that is going to be gravitating to you. You don't want to be a magnet for negativity or a magnet for failure because you think about those things all the time. Think about positive. Think about how you can achieve it. Think about how you did things in the past and keep pushing. If you make those barriers, guys, I'm going to keep on saying this because I want this to get into your head. If you built the barriers, then you can break the barriers. You can push through it. And not only do we need to know about ourselves, we need to also think about the people that we surround ourselves with. If we're around a lot of people that's negative, or people that not so much negative, but people that are not willing to have a growth mindset, then most likely we're going to have that same lazy brain and that same, this is my life mindset. And I can honestly say sometimes that's me because I get so caught up in the everyday life. Oh, I got to go to work. I got to take care of the kids. I got to try to do this, that. I don't think about what am I going to do in the next 5 years, because I'm so caught up in what I'm having going on right now. But I can't be. I have to think about, I have everything going on right now, but in the next year, I don't want to be necessarily doing all this. So not only am I going to surround myself with positive, like-minded people that also wants to grow, that also wants to achieve, that also can be self-disciplined, and also can push me to be a better person, then that's what I want. I don't want to be around the same old same people doing the same old same things when I'm 5 years older. I don't want to see myself being the same person or in the same position because I didn't push myself, or birds of a feather flock together and no one in my flock is doing anything. So we have to be really aware of who we surround ourselves with. Hey, you're late, but it's okay. It's okay. I appreciate you being here. We have to, honestly have to surround ourselves with positive people. We have to surround ourselves with positive things. And when I say things, the music that we listen to sometimes. Oh, we're watching things and we're comparing ourselves to other people. Social media is a big thing. Sometimes we have to put that barrier up. You know what? I'm not going to deal with social media right now. Let me do a cleanse. Let me clear my mind, because I see that it's clouding my vision of who I am and how I want to be seen and how I see myself. Because when I go on social media, I see some big old booties, and I don't got no big old booty, and it makes me feel bad about myself. So let me take a moment to block everything out and just write down things that I want to achieve and focus on how I can do that and not everything else around me, because that's also a barrier. Focusing on everything else, distractions are a barrier. So we have to recognize those things, and we have to say, I don't want to live this way anymore. And once we decide that we don't want to live this anyway anymore, then we have to break down those barriers. Because like what I said, if we are okay with having those barriers in life, then don't complain about where you are in life. If you're okay being fearful and being fearful of people's judgment and just saying that I'm okay with life, then that's all right. Then you don't need to be watching this video. But if you know that you have barriers in your life that are made by yourself, that you can break down, that you have limitations that are made from you mentally, then you can break them down. If you're a part of this tribe, if you subscribe down below, if you're watching this video, this is meant for you to rise above where you are now. You are not meant to be the same person every single day, every single year. You are meant to evolve. You are meant to grow. You are meant to be a better person, but you have to push yourself. If you don't recognize that, then you're not going to evolve. Yes. Hello, chat. How are you guys today? Thank you, Chris, for working the room. I appreciate it. Yes, Malika, it's been so long. Malika, y'all already know everything that I say to you guys, I'm also saying to myself. This is me breaking my barrier down. Like I said earlier, in order for us to break our barrier down, we have to face fear. We have to take baby steps. And this is me doing that. Not saying that I'm fearful of YouTube or anything, but my fear is starting again and then life getting crazy and then I can't finish. But instead of me saying, if I start and then I can't do it, no, I'm going to take it one day at a time. Anytime that I can do it, I'm going to do it. I'm going to push myself. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you. I'm going to push myself, and I want my tribe to also push themselves. There may be something that you want to achieve in the back of your mind. You feel like you can't do it. Or in the back of your mind, you feel like it's not the time for it. Or maybe you just can't see it really happening for you. I want you to take that thought that's in the back of your mind, that negative thought, those negative words that you tell yourself. I want you to take it and squish it up like a ball and throw it out. You can do it. You can achieve it. You can be a better person, but you have to work at it. You can't expect no one else to push you. We are all adults in this, most likely. And if you're not an adult, you're still a person. So you need to know that you have to push yourself. You can't rely on other people to be in your corner, to wake you up in the morning, to tell you to do this, to tell you to do that. You have to rely on yourself. You have to push yourself. You have to know that you are worthy of more. But you have to break your barriers. You have to want to achieve in order for you to achieve. You have to understand that sometimes I am my own worst enemy. So I'm not going to be my enemy anymore. I'm going to push all those negative talks. I'm going to push all those limitations that I put in front of myself. I'm going to push all those things to the side, and I'm going to break through because I want to, because I need to, because I need to be a better person for myself and for the people around me. We have to pour into ourselves. Sometimes barriers is like someone, you have your cup right here. This is the cup right here. And you're trying to pour blessings, you're trying to pour achievements, you're trying to pour all these things. Imagine there being a plate that's blocking all those things going into your cup. And you're wondering why you're so dry because you made your own barrier. You're not having all those things pour into yourself because you're blocking your own blessing. You're blocking your own achievements because you have that fear, because you're scared about what people are going to think about you. Or you're scared that you can't achieve it. You're making your own self go crazy. If you built the barrier, you can break the barrier. How many times I said that? It's obviously important. Let me read some of these comments really fast. Oh, thank you. Positive, lovely vibe woman. I appreciate you guys. I think it's really important to be positive. And positive doesn't have to be like, hey guys, what's going on? I'm not that person. I'm really chill, laid back, and I'm always going to be that person. But it's just the way that you say things and the words that you say can make you positive. And I try to always be that person. Not always, because I am human. But sometimes people just need to hear positive words. Sometimes people just need to be pushed. And I'm trying to be that person for myself and for you guys, because we are a tribe. We are one. We are one. Boss Dog says manifest the good things around us, not the negative things. I love that, Boss Dog. We gotta say good things are gonna come to me. I am a magnet of positive blessings, good things, not negative things. Negative things are gonna happen. It's gonna happen. It's part of life. Things are gonna happen. The shit is gonna hit the fan eventually. But at the same time, as long as we brace ourselves, as long as we don't say, oh, I'm waking up, oh, this is going to be the worst day. And we say, oh, you know what? Things are going to happen today, but I'm going to be positive and I'm going to just take it as it comes. I'm going to roll with the punches. If I got to fight back, I'm going to fight back, or whatever the case is. But I'm going to be positive. I'm not going to wake up on no negative. No, I'm not doing all that. Okay, so I like that. Boss Dog talking about Jesus Christ. Chris said, I have God on my side every day, every time I make a traffic stop or clear a house searching or one in a person. Oh, yeah, that's important. So it sounds like you have a dangerous job and you need to have God on your side. I feel you on that. That's so true. You have to create your own happiness. And that's true. I was going to do a video talking about happiness. Are you happy or are you just comfortable? Because I feel like that's a whole different subject, a whole different topic. But it goes back to the barriers. If we're happy with where we are in life, then do your thing. If you think that you got everything down packed, then do your thing. Maybe you don't need to watch this video. I don't know. But at the same time, if we know that we're not truly happy, and only you can say what you are when you are truly happy. No one can tell me, oh, Tiara, you should be happy. You should be truly happy. You have this, you have that. Because no one knows how you feel in the inside. No one knows truly you but you, basically. So if we say I'm good where I'm at, then don't worry about achieving nothing else. Just live the way that you are. But if you know that I need to be better, that I can do better, that I am better. Hey, Cassandra, thank you for being here. Then that means that you need to push yourself. That means that you need to break down those barriers and figure out a way how to be better and do better. And it starts with you. It starts with me. It starts with you. It starts with us being able to look in the mirror and say, I'm going to change everything about me, but I can't start with my job. I can't start with telling everybody off in my family. I can't say that I'm going to upgrade my life just by, one day saying, call me a different name. My name is not Tiara anymore, guys. My name is Jessica, so I'm a different person. No, that's not going to change. Starting with being a better person and getting rid of your barriers is saying, I'm going to learn how to control me. That's where it starts. I'm going to learn how to control me. I'm going to learn how to control my fears. I'm going to learn how to control my self-talk. I'm going to learn how to control the way that I carry myself, how I decide to remove my barriers, how I decide to be around people. I need to learn how to control me. Hello, Angie Love. Hey, Mom. Oh, Malika said, Mama Love. She remember you, Mom. That's what's up. I love that, Malika. Boss Dog. Okay, Boss Dog is a character. I see that. All right. But that's so true, y'all. We have to just start with ourselves. Chris said, because January 1st we lost my granny, and January 7th I lost my Oh man, I'm so sorry to hear that. I'm so sorry to hear that. Of course, someone wants to play music. Oh my gosh. All right, guys, I gotta stop my video because. Okay, never mind, never mind. I was about to say I ain't trying to get hit with copyright on my live. Glory, I love that, boss dog. I love that. I love that. Glory to God. Amen to that, guys. So I hope you guys. I'm so sorry to hear that, Chris. Definitely. I think I'm kind of all over the place, but I'm sorry to hear that, Chris. I think you told me on TikTok also. So I'm sorry to hear that. I love you guys. Unfortunately, I had to cut this live short. Mommy duties call. I had to pick up my littles, as I call them, Talani and Anala, from daycare. I hope this video helped you guys. I hope this video in some way inspired you to want to be better, and not to be better for anyone else, you know, to be better for yourself. And I think that's really important. And I don't want you guys to think, because I know I had someone send me a message before. They said that I promote selfishness, and that's not what I'm doing. When I say, guys, we have to be better for ourselves, we have to achieve things for ourselves, it's not me saying we have to be selfish or take away from people that we love. It's simply saying that I'm trying to see how I can say this. It's simply saying we have to pour into ourselves before we pour into others. Yes, Malika. Yes. Yes. Yeah, someone said you're always talking about bettering yourself, and it makes it seem like you're selfish. You're telling people to be selfish with themselves to other people. That is not what it is. I am a mother. I am a woman. I am a human being. I go to work and I give my services. When I say my services, I help people. I do all these things. I feel like I pour myself into a lot of people on the daily basis, and that takes away from myself. And I know that I am not the only person that wears a lot of hats, that holds a lot of titles. So a lot of times I feel like us as human beings, we don't pour into ourselves. We put out a lot into the world, we pour into other people, but then we forget about ourselves. So peaceful ambition is about achieving our goals, making us better so we can pour into other people, but we're still pouring into ourselves, but at a peaceful pace. Not worrying about what other people are doing, not trying to be the best person all the time, but being peaceful in our involvement. Y'all know what I mean. All right, guys. I love y'all. I love y'all so much. Please follow me, TikTok, Peaceful Ambition, YouTube, Peaceful Ambition, Facebook, Peaceful Ambition. Also, my family channel, Wise Family 5. AK Loves You. I think that's the name of her channel. And Tinky and Nala. It's been a while since I posted on there. But I love you guys. If we don't pour into ourselves, we can't love others. So true. And that's what I'm trying to achieve. But, you know, some people just don't get it, and I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. But you're correct. If we don't take care of ourselves, how we help others? That person is crazy. I agree. And you know what? I told them kind of the same thing, and if they don't agree, it is what it is. Can't make everybody happy. I love you guys. Please hit the thumbs up. I'll see y'all later. Share this video.